Imagine this. You spend a weekend cleaning out your garage, something you've done 100 times. You sweep up some dust, maybe move a few old boxes. Nothing unusual. A few days later, you wake up with what feels like the flu. Fever, muscle aches, fatigue. You think, I'll rest and it'll pass. But it doesn't pass. Within 48 hours, you can't breathe. Your lungs are filling up with fluid. You are rushed to the emergency room, and doctors tell your family there is nothing more they can do. This is not a horror story. This has happened to real people. And here's the terrifying part: most of them had no idea they were ever in danger. Today, we are talking about hantavirus, one of the most underestimated, underreported, and misunderstood threats to senior health. And if you are over 60, you need to watch this video until the very end, because what you learn here could genuinely save your life or the life of someone you love. Stay with me. Let's get into it. So what exactly is hantavirus? Hantavirus is a family of viruses carried primarily by rodents, especially the deer mouse in North America. These mice don't get sick from the virus. They carry it silently. But when they leave behind their droppings, urine, or saliva in your home, your shed, your car, and those particles dry out and become airborne, that's when the danger begins. You breathe in those microscopic particles. And in some people, especially those with weakened immune systems, the virus triggers a severe condition called hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, or HPS. This is a rapid-onset lung disease with a fatality rate of up to 38%. Let that number sink in. Nearly 4 in 10 people who develop the severe form of this disease do not survive. There's also another form called hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome, HFRS, more common in Europe and Asia, which attacks the kidneys instead of the lungs. Now, the good news, and yes, there is good news. Hantavirus is not spread from person to person. You can't catch it from a friend or family member. You can only get it through contact with infected rodents or their waste. That means, with the right knowledge, this is a largely preventable disease. Your immune system changes with age. Now, why am I specifically talking about this on a seniors health channel? Because age matters here. A lot. As we get older, our immune system naturally weakens, a process scientists call immunosenescence. Basically, your body's ability to detect and fight off viral threats slows down. What a young, healthy 25-year-old might shake off can become a life-threatening event for someone in their 60s, 70s, or 80s. On top of that, many seniors have underlying conditions: heart disease, diabetes, COPD, or kidney issues that make the body even more vulnerable to a fast-moving virus like hantavirus. Here's something else nobody talks about. Seniors are disproportionately exposed to rodent habitats. Think about it, many of you have lived in the same home for 20, 30, 40 years. You have storage areas, basements, attics, garages, barns, and sheds that haven't been fully cleaned out in years. And rural or semi-rural living, which many retirees enjoy, puts you closer to deer mouse territory. Cleaning out those spaces without proper protection. That's one of the most common ways seniors unknowingly expose themselves to this virus. Know this before it's too late. This is the section I really need you to pay attention to. Hantavirus is dangerous partly because its early symptoms look exactly like the flu or COVID. And many seniors, especially those who live alone, may dismiss these signs until it's too late. Early symptoms appearing 1 to 8 weeks after exposure. Fatigue. Deep, unusual tiredness that rest doesn't fix. Fever often above 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Severe muscle aches, especially in the large muscle groups, thighs, hips, and back. Some people also experience headaches, dizziness, chills, and stomach problems like nausea and vomiting. Now here is the critical moment. This early flu phase lasts about 3 to 5 days. After that, in severe cases, things escalate fast. Late symptoms, the danger zone: coughing, shortness of breath, feeling like your chest is tightening, the lungs begin to fill with fluid. This is called non-cardiogenic pulmonary edema, and it can progress to respiratory failure within hours. If you or a loved one experiences unexplained flu symptoms within a few weeks of cleaning a space that could have had rodents, do not wait. Go to the emergency room. Tell the doctor about possible rodent exposure. This detail is crucial because doctors won't automatically test for hantavirus. You have to tell them how to protect yourself. Alright, enough of the scary stuff. Let's talk about what you can actually do, because this is where seniors can take real control. Step 1. Seal your home. Walk the perimeter of your home, garage, and outbuildings. Any gap larger than a dime, a mouse can squeeze through it. Use steel wool, caulk, or hardware cloth to seal cracks, gaps around pipes, and holes near the foundation. Rodents can't chew through steel wool. Step 2. Never dry sweep. If you find evidence of rodents' droppings, nests, or chewed materials, do not vacuum or sweep dry. This sends particles into the air. Instead, spray the area with a disinfectant solution, either a commercial product or a bleach mixture of 1.5 cups bleach per gallon of water. Let it soak for 5 minutes. Then wipe it up with paper towels and double bag it in plastic bags for disposal. Step 3. Gear up before you clean. When cleaning potentially contaminated spaces, garages, attics, basements, storage sheds, always wear rubber gloves, protective eyewear, and critically, an N95 respirator mask. A regular surgical mask is not enough to filter out hantavirus particles. This is non-negotiable, especially for seniors. Step 4. Eliminate food sources. Store all food, including pet food and birdseed, in airtight, hard plastic or metal containers. Remove clutter from around your home's exterior where rodents could nest, like wood piles, old equipment, and leaf piles. Step 5. Set traps, not poison. Rodenticide poisons leave dead mice in hard-to-find places, and a decomposing mouse can still carry the virus. Snap traps are far safer. Check and dispose of them wearing gloves, and disinfect the area afterward. And here's a piece of advice I want you to really hear. If the job feels too big, or if you have breathing difficulties, already ask for help. Hire a pest control professional. There is no shame in that. There is only wisdom. If you believe you've been exposed, or if you develop symptoms within 8 weeks of a cleaning job involving rodent-infested spaces, here's what you need to do immediately. First, don't panic, but don't delay either. Go to your doctor or emergency room and specifically mention that you may have been exposed to rodent droppings or nesting materials. Use the words possible hantavirus exposure. Doctors will take that seriously and order the right tests. There is currently no specific antiviral cure for hantavirus, but supportive care, especially when caught early, dramatically improves outcomes. In severe cases, patients may need oxygen therapy or mechanical ventilation. The earlier you get help, the better your chances. If you live alone, this is also a moment to activate your support network. Let a family member or neighbor know when you're doing a big cleanup. Check in with each other. Wear your medical alert device if you have one. And don't brush off flu-like symptoms after cleaning old spaces. Take them seriously every time. Hantavirus won't make the evening news as often as it should. It's not flashy, but it is real, it is deadly, and it disproportionately affects older adults who are simply going about their lives, cleaning their homes, tending their properties, living independently. Today, you are more informed than 99% of people out there. You know what it is, why it's dangerous for seniors, what the warning signs are, how to protect yourself, and exactly what to do if you're ever exposed. That knowledge is power. Now, share this video with someone you care about. An older parent, a sibling, a neighbor. Because the best thing about information is that it costs nothing to pass on, but it can mean everything to the person who receives it. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. We post new seniors health content every week. covering the topics your doctor might not always have time to explain. And drop a comment below, have you ever dealt with a rodent problem at home? I read every single one. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.